We've all been there. You're playing darts at home, you're playing great. You're excited for your competition down the pub later on. You turn up to the pub, the nerves kick in, and all of a sudden, that treble 20 looks the size of a pea. And you've got no chance of hitting it. Your arms are shaking everywhere, your head's wobbling around everywhere, you don't know what to do with yourself. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you a practice game that you can do that will help you deal with pressure. Let's get straight into it. Just a quick disclaimer, you're never going to get rid of nerves. Nerves are actually a good thing, and the best players thrive when they're nervous and under pressure. But how can we practice that? And how can we increase our chances of playing well when we are under pressure? That's what I'm going to show you in this video. I've just started doing it myself. I actually have to give credit to Matthew Edgar. I spoke to him the other day on a podcast, and he mentioned the game that he says to people to try out, and he does it himself. But I've changed it slightly. So he did it on the bullseye, but I've changed the game slightly, and my version is slightly easier because his version would probably be too hard for me to do. So it's more relatable for an average darts player, although Matt's version is great as well. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. So the game itself is actually really simple. All you've got to do is hit 10 treble 20s, which sounds really easy. But there's a twist. Every single visit, so every 3 darts, you have to hit a treble 20. Or you have to hit 3 single 20s to save your score. For example, you'll see here, I've hit 2 treble 20s, so that's 2 points scored. On my next visit, I've got to try and hit another treble 20. If I hit 3 single 20s, I stay on 2. If I don't hit a treble 20 and I don't hit 3 single 20s, I then go back to 0. At first, when you're playing this game, you'll think you're not really under any pressure, you feel fine, this game's not really that great. But let me tell you, when you get to the higher end, you've been playing for an hour, and you get into the 8, 9, 10 treble 20 hits, and you've got a few more to hit, you'll start to feel that pressure. Especially if your first 2 darts miss the 20 completely, you need a treble 20 to keep your score going. As I said earlier in the video, when I was speaking to Matt Edgar about practice and what he recommends doing, he always says that you should be practicing under pressure and try and recreate in game scenarios, because as we know, you can throw a 50, 60, 70 average, whatever is good for you at home, and then you go down the pub and your average falls off completely because you've got a bit of pressure, that bit of tension in your arm, that bit of unease in your throw. So getting to the 8, 9, 10 and nearly completing the game after hour, 2 hour, or even a week or so playing this game, you'll definitely start to feel it and you'll be able to react, because darts is quite an emotional sport. Whether you're winning or losing, it's very hard to keep your temperament, and you've got to put yourself through these stresses as much as you can. You'll have seen in my previous Questus Q School videos, I mentioned this. I mentioned that most of my practice I want to be under pressure, because pressure really shows how good your throw is and how good your mindset is. You'll see a lot of the top professional players now, Humphreys, Bunting, and there's loads more players that I've been speaking to and working with mindset coaches to help them improve their game. And as you can see from Humphreys and Bunting, they've both come on massively in the last few years and are really reaping the rewards of their work that they've been doing on the mental side of the game. One thing that I didn't mention is the game includes all treble 20s hit. So for example, if you hit a 180, that counts as 3 trebles. It's not 10 separate times, you can do 3 in one visit. So not only is this game going to improve your mindset, it's also going to improve your scoring. And you'll feel a lot more confident when you're trying to score heavy, because you know you've put the work in at home, putting yourself in that situation where you can hit them big numbers when you need to. If you do have a go at this game, drop in the comments below your best score, so how many trebles you've hit in a row, or if you've got to 10, how long it took you to get to 10 consecutive treble 20s. I hope this video has helped. If you like this video, please do like and subscribe. It means the world to me. And I'll catch you in the next video.